Welcome to Home Dad Chat, brought to you by the National At Home Dad Network. My name is Brock,
My name is Danny.
and we are here to talk about life as stay at home dads. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
No, I don't want much. I even love handmade crafts made of macaroni. Come on now, you should know me. Times I might eat too much. No worry about my weight. Got the dad bod rocking on me. Sketches on my feet. Cargo shorts look good on me. I'm a dad, that's what I do.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show. Hope you've had a great week. Hope you had some great turkey and time with family and whatever else. Steak, I think, is one of the other things that gets cooked. So, just all kinds of good food, all that stuff. Kids running around the house, making messes bigger than what they are, and pulling out the J.C. Penney catalog and showing you all of the different things that they want for Christmas to send to Santa Claus. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had a moment of
It's
lapse
your
there.
childhood, right? Yeah.
I thought it was 1990 or whatever. Yeah, yeah. J.C. Penney
Nostalgia.
J.C. Penney catalog, man. I
Hmm.
mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's where every little boy saw their first pair of. We'll just leave it at that.
Baseball and glove. Is that what you were saying? I'm sure that's
Pair of
what you were saying.
jeans, pair of
Pair of
jeans.
jeans. Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
that's what.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry
But
for anybody
Merry
who's listening. We're like,
Christmas.
wait a minute. I thought that the title of this show said something completely different. Okay. Anyway, this is me and my not getting good sleep type of thing. But I am going to go talk to somebody about sleep apnea. So we'll see how that all plays out. Yeah.
Well, don't let them shave your beard. Don't let them tell you have to shave your beard. It is more
I'm
difficult to make a seal on your face, but there's ways around that.
I'm going to
I've
look
seen a
into the
lot of people that did
Inspire
it.
thing. Actually, the implant is kind of where I was
Oh
looking at
yeah.
going that
Oh,
route, to be honest. That's
nice.
that's
Cyborg. I love it.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Why not?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
2020. It's 2025. Cyborgs are very much that's all part of it. AI can be a part of it, so can cyborgs, dang it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Cyborg
So,
rights.
I've got my festive wear. It's, December. Christmas is in the air. Cookies have been in the oven. The
I've been
tree,
caroling.
you've been caroling. Okay. The tree is up. The lights
Yeah.
are on it. There are no ornaments because, well, there's only so much time in the day. So,
Mm. See, if you had more kids, they could have done that for you. So that's
well,
how I
there's
got
that
it done.
too. And I already had my first Christmas light mishap outside where I was using the snowblower for the 4 inches of snow that we got, and I sliced right through my lights that were going across the sidewalk because my wife insisted that they needed to go on the sidewalk to get to the other side of the bushes. So here we are.
I don't know, man. I feel like if you were in charge of that, then you should have fixed it somehow. Come on.
I
You're
trust
you're
me.
a DIY individual.
Yeah, I
Dad it
I
yourself.
I failed at that, so it's okay. That's what
No,
happens.
I understand because I went out and my oldest was home from college, of course, for the holiday, and I said, "Yeah, why don't you go put up these two inflatables outside? We have a like a snowman and we have a Santa Claus." Cool. Yeah, the kids love it. So he goes out and he puts it up, and I've run an extension cord specifically for that. All right, and it does go up one wall, across the deck or across the ceiling of the porch, and then back down. And so he plugged one of them into that and didn't get any type of a splitter and took the other one and put it where the outlet is and plugged it in there and then dragged it across the sidewalk so it's kind of next to the snowman or whatever. And I'm like, how is anybody going to get to the front door? They got to step over that thing. And did you tie it down? He goes, what do you mean tie it down? I'm like, tie it down. It's a balloon. I mean, it's not going to float away, but the wind will get it.
That's
Yeah.
how we know how people are going to get to the house, man. It's a tripwire.
Yep. There you go. Someone's coming. How do you know? They fell on our front porch.
Hey,
We're
he's
liable.
just ready. He's just ready for Die Hard, you know. You gotta
This is what
know,
he's doing. Yeah.
gotta know when Hans is coming to the front door. You gotta be ready.
Die home alone hard.
Yeah, that too. Exactly. Oh
But
my goodness.
Christmas is one of my favorite times of the year. I really do like. I love the singing. Like I said, I went caroling out the other day in front of the Kroger, and just had a bunch of people over there from the Scouts. I'm like, "Can I come join you, please?" and it was great. It's
That's
really
cool.
cool too because it's a couple of older. There's two people actually older than me,
Hmm.
and they know a lot of songs from their childhood that I've never heard. And really, I don't know the rhythm of it or anything. Never heard it on the radio, so I don't know how to sing it. But all of them were just like belting it out, good voice or not. They were just doing the thing, you know. And it was just really cool to kind of be there and be like a part of that group, you know, part of that little community
Yeah,
for a little
yeah.
while. So I think that
Well,
for me
that
is what a lot of what Christmas is about.
Well,
The
glad that you had
presents,
a
you
great
know.
experience with caroling because I heard a story over the weekend that there was a group of people who did not have a good experience with caroling when they went to the door of one of their neighbors and knocked on the door and was met in the window with a pew pointed at them because somebody was a little unhinged after Thanksgiving dinner. So, uh, Merry
eat
Christmas, you filthy animal.
eat more turkey to help you sleep. Come on. But
Yikes.
anyway, but
Anyway.
you were incredibly festive looking today, and I'm proud of you for that. I could not find a single thing. I had my Santa hat, I had the old style Christmas lights on like a necklace, and it blinks and all that. And then I had a shirt that had a very good joke about reindeer, and I'm not going to show it because I'm not going to tell you what it is because I need to show it to you if I can ever find it.
You
But
got to
evidently,
find it. Yeah.
I wore them the other day, and I don't know where they went. I
They
don't know what I did
disappeared
with them.
in the laundry.
Yeah. I'm expecting a child took up the Santa hat to school, and they all wanted the necklace. They are, oh my God, Dad, Christmas lights around your neck. That's
Oh,
amazing.
everybody
Oh,
wants that.
no,
Yeah.
back off,
Jeez.
back off. So I've got
Well,
nothing today other than my genuine Christmas spirit.
well, I have my elf vest that says, "Oh my Santa, I know him." You know, like that
Mhm.
kind of thing. Love that. And then I've also have a Joe Cool Snoopy sweatshirt that I have for the season as well, where, he's
Cool.
got his award-winning Christmas lights on his doghouse. So that's basically the kind of where things go for me.
Nice.
But try to keep in the festive mood as much as possible. Oh, Advent season. I've started my own beer Advent calendar, which is kind of cool, and I've been
Neat.
posting about that, which has been fun. I found a Funko Pop Pokemon Advent calendar for Hezekiah, which he is super pumped about.
Yeah.
And Ruby got a Harry Potter Lego Advent calendar. And then every wife loves candles, and I found at Aldi the Aldi Candle Advent, which is like like a single like a little candle. Burn it for like it just burns for the entire day, and then it's done. Like
Okay.
Corey tested that out on day
Each one's a
one.
different scent.
Each one's a different
Like,
scent. Yeah.
okay. All
So
right. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
25 little glass tea candles when it's all said and done. Woo! I'd have no idea what we're gonna do with those. But yeah.
Well, so
So
I think our show is really for our dads out there and their partners and the other adults, but I think today's show is for the kids.
oh, did you
I
hear
really
that?
do.
Did you hear that? I
What
heard
was
it.
that? Is
I
that a thumpity thump?
I heard a thumpity thump.
A
Maybe some
bell?
jingle jangles. Hold on. Hold on. There's a knock at the door. What's going on here? Knock at the door. This is so weird. Who we got coming? Who's coming in the room right now?
Maybe don't let him in. Don't meet him with a
Oh,
gun, though.
it says there's somebody here.
Oh, ho! Merry
Oh,
Christmas season.
It's Santa.
it's Santa. Oh my gosh,
know
I
him.
know that guy. Ah, what is up,
That's right,
Santa?
boys. Santa's here.
Hi, Santa. It's good
Yo.
to see you.
We must have been real
You
good
too.
this year to get Santa on the show.
Well, Danny may have.
Or
He didn't
he
even wear
sees
anything
everybody.
festive. I'm wearing something festive.
I know, but
in the
I know
heart.
Danny's heart. Danny is
Oh.
always festive at heart.
I
It's
guess
true.
so.
It's true.
He lives further
Santa-
north. That's where he's getting his extra points from. That's what it is, isn't it?
Well,
Closer
when
to
he
home.
did move north, that did help.
Dang it, he went and
easier.
surpassed me.
Letters go faster. You know.
Santa, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you showed up. Like maybe did one of our kids write a letter to you to get you here? Like, this is awesome.
Well, I did receive quite a few letters from some of the kids.
Okay, that's
Good.
Hey, It's
Making
good to
your way
know that
through 'em?
you still using the normal, letter system to get your, requests for things.
Yes, but there are some kids who try texting me now. And I believe there's something called Snapchat or something like that. I don't know.
No need
I'm
to worry
not
about it.
down with all of that.
No need to worry about it. If they
That's
want
okay.
Snapchat, just tell them, Mrs. Claus will handle it or something. I don't know. Just pass it off to an elf.
I have
You got
elves that help.
yeah, I was gonna say you got to have some
I got an
elves,
elf
man.
for that.
Yeah, his name is Snappy probably too. That's who takes care of the Snapchat.
No, but that's going to be his name now.
Good.
Yes.
Snappy, your name just changed.
No more Herbert for you. So Santa,
yeah.
we're just super happy to see you, man.
One
We're
at a
glad that you're
time,
here.
boys. One at a time.
We're hoping our kids will listen in. Mine are a little bit older and somewhat jaded, but they still recognize what Christmas is basically about in a lot of ways, is that joy and that joy that you bring. And I have to say, I'm busted. I love that you're here. I really am. I'm stupidly happy right now.
Well, I'm very glad to have been invited.
Hey, so Santa, what, coming up to the weeks here before Christmas and everything, like what is prep like for you and the elves and everything? Because I know kids are always wondering that.
Well, it's a little crazy right now, but the good news is we do try to get ahead of the game throughout the entire year. And we start making things that we know a lot of kids would probably appreciate. And so they're already ready. We just need to put a sticker on there with the name.
Okay, nice.
Excellent.
Hey, I know a question that I've heard many times from kids. You're out and about, parents are, going through the mall or, they're just wherever they are and they come across someone dressed as Santa Claus. Like, who are these people and are they affiliated with you? Like, what's that like? Because that question seems to come up a lot. Like when you're trying to decide, like, is Santa real or not? And you see all these Santa Clauses everywhere.
So those are the elder elves. We have the young elves, the teenager elves. They're the ones who work. The young adult elves, they're the ones who work in my shop. The young elves go to school. The elder elves who have earned the right to dress as me, and they go and spread my joy and my cheer throughout all of the land. All of those mall Santas, all of those store Santas. Anytime you go to a party that has a Santa, that is one of my elder elves. And they're there to make sure that you see Santa because I can't be everywhere at once.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be at the North Pole, kind of overseeing everything.
Get
So
back to
that-
work.
Sounds like me and my kids.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that. I think that has definitely been something where parents struggle sometimes to be able to answer that question. So it's nice to be able to get it from Santa Claus himself.
Right from the man himself.
That's right. I was gonna say from the horse's mouth, but that just didn't sound right. Reindeer mouth
Reindeer's
didn't
mouth.
either.
Reindeer's mouth.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Right. And flying reindeer. That's amazing. I have to say, every year I'm looking for your sleigh every year. I have to basically pick it up on radar because you're too fast. And I think they've gotten to a point where they at least can track you and know where you're headed or where you're going. But
NORAD
how much
asked me for permission. They did ask me for permission to track me, and I did say they could.
good, good. Well, we appreciate that. I know my kids have always loved being able to see, is he here yet? Is he here yet? Is he? And like, no, you got to go to bed or you're not going to see it.
That is true. That is one of the reasons why the mall Santas exist, why my elder elves do that job, because you can't see me while I'm working. If you do, then I can't leave you anything. That's just the way the magic works. Just like the tooth fairy. You can't see the tooth fairy, otherwise she can't leave you anything.
I like it. Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes
Well, it
sense.
definitely makes sense. It's one of those things with Santa too. Like over the years, like you said, you got NORAD that can track you now. But I remember back when I was a kid, it used to be done through like radio system with like like the fire department, like in my town. I know my uncle, when he was a volunteer firefighter, he always had his, radio on him just in case something happened. There's always like that Chevy Chase in the neighborhood that, might light his Christmas tree on fire, that kind of thing, because his uncle was smoking too close to the dry tree.
That movie cost a lot of chimneys to be damaged. Made it much harder for me to come down and do my job.
Yeah, well, that's so chimneys. There's another good one. I mean, I feel like for me, you get kids, they're like, well, how does Santa get into houses that don't have chimneys? Because not every house has a chimney anymore these days. And I've always explained it, just the fact that, you've got that magic ability. I feel like the movie Santa Claus with Tim Allen did a really good job of showing how, like, the magic can just make a fireplace show up. Is that pretty true to that, or?
Yes and no. There's different ways that I can go about it. That takes a certain amount of magic. There is an easier way. So I do use magic to shrink myself down because I'm a pretty big guy, to shrink myself down to fit into your chimney. It is easy if you have a stove, because if you just have a stove, you usually have what's called a venter hood. And a venter hood is a hood that goes over the stove and it has a tube that goes outside, kind of like a small chimney. And if I can fit into your venter hood, that's much less magic required than it is to make a chimney appear.
I like that. I had not thought about that.
No, I hadn't thought about that.
No,
Not at
that's
all.
very cool. Definitely. And so the other thing that I keep seeing too is with the whole magic of things, is there a magic meter? Like, in the movie Elf, there's, it shows like where if the magic is too low, your sleigh can't fly, that kind of deal. Like, are we running into an issue where we've got too many people who are just not getting in the Christmas spirit, or what's going on there?
It is making it a little harder. That's why one of the reasons why we have to work all year long, because there's not as much Christmas magic during the rest of the year. So the elves can't get as much things done as they would. I said, get back to work. I'm doing an interview.
Got some feisty elves this morning.
Anyway, this time of year, they don't get many breaks. So they get a little frustrated. I understand. Okay, fine. Go have a cookie.
There you
Yes,
go.
and some hot cocoa. Okay.
Gotta keep that morale up.
Then get back to work.
That's right.
Anyway,
Sugar rush.
as Santa was saying, throughout the year, we do have a deficit of Christmas magic, to be sure. And sometimes around this time of year, it does start getting a little bit easier. I know of one way that I've always suggested people to get in themselves into the Christmas spirit if they're feeling a little, what's that green fella's name again?
Oh, yeah, the Grinch.
The Grinch.
Oh, that's right, the Grinch. If
The
you're feeling a little
Grinch.
Grinchy, there is a good way. I have a very dear friend of mine who told me about this. What he and his family do every year in the beginning of December, they go and buy toys to take to a children's hospital. And they dress up, they buy all the toys, they go to the hospital, they give the toys to the hospital to give to any children who are there during the Christmas season. And that just really makes the Christmas magic spirit well up within them every year. So when you take your time and your energy to give back to people during the Christmas time, it does cause your Christmas spirit to lift. And that makes the magic meter go up.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. Giving back to the community and helping some folks out. That's always
Christmas spirit.
there's people in every town that are definitely in need. So I like that a lot.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
And it
Very
moves
cool.
to the real meaning of it, right? Where, I mean, granted, the trees and ornaments and decorations and the food and the gifts, the things you're expecting to see on Christmas morning. And those are all amazing and wonderful. But that true Christmas spirit is of giving, of finding people in your
Absolutely.
community or just people that you love. Remembering your mom and dad as an example. Do your mom and dad need a present? Probably not, but they love to get little things from you. Have a card,
You know what
something you
your
made,
parents love more than anything, though?
a hug.
They love to get a hug.
It's on my
Mm.
list.
And they love it when you do the dishes.
Yes, they
Ooh,
do.
nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
That'd be
we
great.
do.
That'd be my favorite Christmas ever if I don't have to do any dishes.
My kids did the dishes yesterday because we had a snow
Wow.
day. So
Early
yeah,
Christmas.
yeah.
Nice.
I
A snow day.
It was a
Hey, you
snow
got the day
day.
off school. Get to work. That's very Santa of you.
Hey, they were doing all kinds of fun stuff. It was just sort of a break from them just laying around. So it's all good. It
No,
works. It works.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah.
So, Santa, if people are listeners and maybe their kids want to get in touch with you, would it be okay if they send us a note and then get it to you? Or do you have any
Absolutely.
emails
That's
you
the
want to drop?
beautiful thing about the internet
Address?
these days, is that you can send letters in of very large amount of ways, and Santa does usually get them, unless the post office loses them, which does happen.
Unfortunate.
You can definitely, yeah, I would say they can always send them to the show and we can always, pass them on to you. So that's another way to go about it. But yeah, I know a lot of like the post office, I believe, has drop-offs a lot of times. So that's another.
Absolutely.
Take your letter to
Most
the
post
post office.
offices do have a place where you can bring your letter to Santa, and they have a special box that it goes in.
Yeah. I've actually seen them at some grocery stores too. I think the Kroger's, a lot of the Kroger stores here in the area have a space too, which is, I think, a really neat idea to be able to give more places, especially, since post offices are only open for certain times. If kids are going in after they would close, that's always another thing, give another avenue for
Especially
that.
because you don't want to skip school just to go to the post office.
I gotta get this letter to Santa. Come on.
Well, need that Red Ryder BB gun.
That you'll shoot your eye out.
Shoot
Shoot
your eye.
eye out. That's why Santa doesn't give those anymore.
Learned lesson.
Well, hey, Santa, you're a busy guy. We don't want to keep you for too long. We really appreciate you stopping by because
Yeah.
it's always just fun to get to talk to Santa Claus. I mean, shoot, I'm 45 and, I'm still giddy about it. Danny's older than that, and he could probably be one of your elder elves. I mean, I mean,
He would need a slightly bigger beard.
Yeah.
oh,
And we
okay.
all know that ain't going to happen. That would be magic. That would absolutely be magic. Yeah. I haven't
Brock, your
shaved
beard
in
is coming in nicely.
Thank
2
you.
weeks. I haven't shaved in 2 weeks.
Well, hey,
Seriously.
Santa, thank you so much for coming on the show
Have a
and
cat
sharing
pick off.
some time with us just to be able to get to ask you a few questions. I mean, what a cool experience to do that. And, all of our listeners and their kids get a chance to also, just hear from you. We, wish you Merry Christmas and I hope that you have
Thank
a
you
great,
very much, boys.
great Happy New Year. Have a safe flight around, handing out toys and just spreading Christmas cheer. We're all looking forward to Christmas morning, and the suggestions of trying to help those in need in our community. I think that is probably one of the best suggestions, honestly, that can come out of this.
It is a great way to not only give back to people who need help, but to get yourself into the Christmas spirit.
Love that. Definitely. All right. Well, hey, Santa, thank you so much. We will definitely be, seeing your elder elves around, I'm sure. And you have a
Be
great
nice
day.
to them.
Well,
Of
definitely.
course.
Most
Of course.
definitely.
Thank you very much. Ho, 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 ho.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool.
I love it. I love it.
That
I
was
love it. I
so
really
cool.
do. I love it. I love it.
It's always great to get
This
us.
might be my favorite show of the year. I have to say, it might just be my favorite
that was
show of the
so
year.
much fun. What a cool little surprise. That was
Mhm.
I was not expecting that at all.
And it fits well with Father Christmas and Home Dad Chat. It's perfect.
Yeah, it's
One of the
shoot.
oldest dads in the world.
Hey, have you had any wild Christmas requests from your kids at all this year?
No, actually, my kids, I mean, I would say if there are almost everything on their list for the youngest two at least is weird in a way. Like some of it, like I want a big thing of colored pens, like a big, like, I don't know,
Oh,
we
cool.
probably had
Yeah.
70 things, for art and stuff. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, they have stuffies I've never heard of from I don't know where, stories, shows, games, I don't know where. And it's amazing because they give me a Excel sheet
Oh,
with
wow.
Amazon links for each thing. And then I
Okay.
take it and I put it on a wish list so that we can give it to the grandparents because none of them are
There
close
you
enough
go.
to really, do
There you
it.
go.
But,
And send
but
the
they-
rest of it to Santa Claus and be like, here, man, do your magic.
yeah, but nothing too weird. It's interesting though to have a child that doesn't really want a present,
Oh.
but is looking to buy you something. And that being,
Okay.
and I realized this when I was taking him back to college, I have an adult child, and
Yeah.
I'm like, huh. And he looks at me and he goes, what? I'm like, yeah, you're my adult child now. And he went, but I'm an adult? Oh, I'm like, right.
Didn't
Yeah,
you
it
get that
sucks.
memo? Did you
Sucks
not get
way
that?
more than you want when you're a kid. But it's really an interesting change because he asked me what did I think that he could get for his mom. And I'm like, that's awesome. That's what I want, and like Santa said, that giving spirit. That's the thing that you really want to build up your own Christmas spirit, or your spirit of giving, your spirit of understanding of the community and what have you, to
Yeah.
reach out to others and say, what can I do for you? Or what can I give you? So honestly, to have an adult child is still kind of stunning me, but to
Yeah.
have one that is interested in and looking for the best way to give a present to his parents. And I have to say that one was wonderful and also weird.
Yeah.
Wait, no,
Well, I
no,
mean,
I
like,
get you
right.
presents. You don't get me presents. No,
Yeah, no
no, I'm an
kidding.
adult now.
Well, and as far as going and giving presents, I mean, there's some great, toy drives in communities to, help out and different things like that.
Toys
I
for
know
Tots is my favorite.
Toys for Tots,
Personal.
definitely.
100% of the things that they get go straight to the children, to the community. So,
Yeah. Sadly, there are, always fires this time of year more than normal just because of stoves and things like that. So,
yeah.
Donating to the Red Cross or to your local fire department is always another good thing.
Or the Fathers Overcoming Adversity Fund from the National At Home Dad Network.
Or the Fathers Overcoming Adversity Fund for the At Home Dad Network. Exactly.
We got to
that too.
pitch our own stuff sometimes.
No, I totally understand that. Definitely. But I mean, there's multiple different ways to help out. And so, especially this time of year. But yeah. So, short show tonight.
Yeah.
That was
But worth it.
I think,
Just
but
impactful.
extra special. Definitely. Yeah. So, we will say the end of this show. I don't know. Like I said, like I have not been sleeping well, man. It's just been bad.
That's all right.
Oh gosh. But we really appreciate everybody listening to the show. Definitely share and like and send this out to folks, because I think that this will be a special one for a lot of people to get to hear and see Santa Claus. And we will talk to you all next week.
Good night, everybody.
I'm a dad, that's what I do.